The technology comes as neutral. It is available to the people who want to make good use of it. It is also available to the people who want to misuse it. This is a very serious problem. A person who is not doing and actually seem to be doing that particular act. 90% of the victims that we have noted so far, which is of deepfake, those people who are women. Honorable Prime Minister has been talking a lot of the concerns that it is there around the deepfake. Legal support to be provided, psychological and social support has to be provided, digital literacy has to be increased. You cannot stop the march of technology. The technology comes as neutral. It is available to the people who want to make good use of it. It is also available to the people who want to misuse it. Well, AI is one such technology which is the whole world is watching with lots and lots of I'm not sure about the word I should be using for this, but everybody is watching it very, very closely. It is having a lot of positive things in store for us. It is also having a lot of concerns at the same time. One of the concerns that I'm going to talk about today is deepfake. Deepfake, as you understand, is a portmanteau. Portmanteaus are those two words you combine together and you make one word. And this is a combination of deep learning and fake. The technology that it uses is GAN, that is Generative Adversarial Network. It's basically using a lot of architectures they have got, like architectures like convolutional neural network, in which it collects data, analyzes them, learning in the process that what all codes that it has got in terms of the pictorial or video representation. Then it goes on to map the target and then tries and sees how it can possibly paste them there. And then once it can paste it there, it can possibly give an impression as the actual image is the one which has been morphed in a manner that we have created a video of a victim. This is a very serious problem. A person who is not doing and actually seem to be doing that particular act. There are multiple impacts that you can possibly see as far as deepfake is concerned. There can be some positive impact. The positive impact can be seen in the form of education. They can be very good use. A lot of multimedia uses that we have got in the filmmaking and many other places that we have got. When we talk about deepfake, we mostly talk about its negative connotation. Its negative connotations are very strong. There are so many cases that we're hearing about. In fact, the fake porn is a major problem that is already existing. Sextortion has become a major problem. In fact, we have got, I would identify that it's also being used for money laundering in so many places that we can find. And the sad part of it, in fact, the saddest part of it is that 90% of the victims that we have noted so far, which is of deepfake, those people who are women. Women are the biggest victim of deepfake. And then, as such, we see with the passage of time, the digital trust is going down. Deepfake is responsible for taking it even lower. So there is a lot of distrust that we have got about people when it comes to the digital images that we see, the videos that we see. In fact, democracy, I mean, as such, is having a lot of challenges. A new challenge which comes in front of democracy, I also can imagine, is coming from deepfake. It can be misused for lots of people who have got their reputation at stake because of deepfake videos. Now, if you think that how we can possibly identify the deepfake from the real one, it is actually very difficult. For untrained human eyes, it is not easy to identify. However, people keep talking about some of the tools through which we can possibly identify or detect the deepfake. Maybe the unnatural movement of eyes. Sometimes people say that it is because of the skin and then hair kind of merging is not correct. And then quite often those jerky movements that we have got, the lip movement and the audio video sync is at times not there. But then I must tell you, it is only when in case it is not done with more sophisticated videos, one can possibly detect it. But however, there are now concerns even by the tech giants that they have got, and they're developing softwares to identify if it is a real or it's a deep fake. It is coming up. But then for a layman, for people like me to identify it is a deep fake or not, it is extremely difficult. Now the question comes how we can possibly protect ourselves from the adverse impact of deepfake. I don't want to sound pessimist, but then there's not much one can possibly do in the present situation when you have already exposed yourself so much in terms of your audios and videos and lot of your available images are there on the net. It's very difficult to actually protect oneself. However, one can possibly advise to share less and less of data on the net, keep it private on the social medias to the extent possible. Also, using VPNs wherever it is possible, and also to protect oneself, I suppose, getting in touch with the cyber police and those regulators. That is one thing that one can imagine that can possibly safeguard one individual only after somebody has been affected. The problem of the nature of deepfake do not recognize any political boundary. So it is very important, if you need to check it, you have to have a global consensus. We have to have people across the country, agencies across the countries, companies across the borders. They have to come and join hands. One such initiative with respect to AI, probably the first of its kind that has happened recently in Bletchley. In Bletchley initiative that they have taken up, they have tried to actually get those countries coming together on a common platform of guidelines to check it and stop it from, at the first place, getting out of control. Also, we have got companies like Google, Meta, whatever. There's so many companies, the technological Microsoft, those companies who are technological giants. They are trying to actually come together and pool the resources to ensure that this is not going out of control. At the same time, we can also expect the countries at their own end, they are having enough regulations to regulate it. India has been concerned. Our Honorable Prime Minister has been talking a lot of the concerns that it is there around the deepfake related challenges that we have got. There, I would assume that we have got our IT Act 2000, that is where cheating by impersonation is also as an offense there. We can also rope in Copyright Act 1957, where one can possibly see that the infringement of the issues of privacy. In fact, right to life Article 21 can also be brought into here, because the right to privacy is grossly compromised whenever the person is being victim of deepfake. Of course, now if we look at the whole issue, this is something which we see as a technology which is evolving, as it is having its own march. We cannot stop the march of technology. What we can possibly do is that we can fix the responsibility of the agencies, be it companies, the state, or whosoever it is, and then ensure that they are there having their safeguards and ensuring that the victims are definitely protected against whatever misuse of technology that may be coming in various forms. There are a lot of forms it can possibly evolve in future. We cannot really even prognosticate now. We have got legal support to be provided, psychological, social support has to be provided, digital literacy has to be increased, and a lot of development in those technological sphere, especially R&D, to check it before it really gets very serious. One has to be doing. Dependability or digital trustworthiness would improve with times to come, and there will be enough safeguards available to ensure and identify what is deep fake and what is real. And we would be hopefully seeing that happening very soon.